Well, ladies and gentlemen, today is finally the day. This is the NASCAR Air Jordan Cup Series Season 2 regular season finale. Yes, guys, today's finally the day. After 12 entertaining regular season races, today is finally the day where you decide who the 16 drivers are to make the playoffs. Before we begin, let's take a look at the playoff cut line. So on the screen right here, currently Kyle Larson, he's one of the only drivers that's safe. He's plus 22 above the cut line, a full race above. He's basically locked in on points. Kevin Harvick is plus 50, it has 50 points, but it's plus 12 above the cut line. Brad Keselowski is also plus 12 above the cut line. Chase Briscoe is plus 11, Tyler Reddick is plus 10. Those guys have from Kyle Larson all the way down to Tyler Reddick, those drivers have a comfortable cushion. But then we have Chase Elliott and Eric Almirola. Chase Elliott has a better cushion than Eric Almirola, but it's not only by 5 points. By 5 points. So we have Chase Elliott, he's plus 6, and Eric Almirola, he's basically the only driver that's basically in a pressured situation. Because if you look at the drivers who are below the cut line, it's way more closer than the drivers above it. Chris Buescher is -1. Eric Jones is -3. William Byron, Bubba, and Ty Dillon are all in the tie. They're -4. BJ McLeod is -6. Ross Chastain is -7. Todd Gilliland is -11. And Corey LaJoie is -13 points below the cut line. So this is going to be a very interesting, because we have some matches right here that could boost their season or end their playoff hopes. So now let's take a look at the drivers to watch out for in today's race. We have last week's winner, the 3 of Austin Dillon right here. Austin Dillon has a fast number 3 car. Can he win back-to-back races and end the regular season strong? Alex Bowman, he's currently your regular season champion with 3 wins this season. Hasn't won since round number 5 back in July of this year. So Alex Bowman has not won a race since July. So, man, can Bowman get back to victory lane this season? Well, let's find out. He's currently the regular season champion. So, and we have a match right here. Bubba Wallace and BJ McLeod. They are both tied in points. So, one of these drivers could either win. If one driver could win or ruin their season. So now let's go in and start the regular season finale. I decided to use kind of the same track format as the past races. So, yeah, first let's go ahead and start off with Chase Briscoe versus Eric Jones. First up, we have Chase Briscoe versus Eric Jones. Here we go. The regular season finale is underway. Oh, look at this. They're dead even across the line. Oh, look at this. Oh, Jones is going to go into the wall. Here comes Chase Briscoe. He's going to squeeze Eric Jones onto the barrier. Wow. Unbelievable. Here we go. We have to restart this race once again. Here we go. Eric Jones is going to squeeze Chase Briscoe now. Oh, they both squeeze into the wall. Chase Briscoe once again goes on the barrier and flips over. Wow. Unbelievable. These two are racing super hard. And remember, Eric Jones is one of those guys that's on the cut line. He needs a good race. He's racing so hard against one of the best drivers this season, Chase Briscoe. One of the fast ones, I should say. Eric Jones has a better lead down the hill that time. Eric Jones, he's going to pop the wall. Ooh! He gets into the wall, but can Chase Briscoe make it? No, he will not. Chase Briscoe will not make it. We'll have to do this race once again. Man, these two are just racing so hard right now. Here we go. We're off. Oh, Chase Briscoe gets put in the wall. Oh, Eric Jones is going to cut him off. Jones onto the barriers. Same does Briscoe, but he flips over. Man, can these two ever make it to the start-finish line? Good lord, these guys are racing so hard. Here we go, we're off once again. Eric Jones, oh, he's going to go into the wall. Chase Briscoe, he's going to have the speed. And Chase Briscoe is going to win it as Eric Jones flips over. Wow, some high intense racing going on between those two. And Eric Jones will not be in the playoffs. Now it's Kevin Harvick against Todd Gilliland. Here we go, we're off. Kevin Harvick has a strong lead. Bounces off. Gets a little bit loose right there. Cuts in front of the 38, and Kevin Harvick's going to get the win. And Todd Gillen will not make it to the playoffs, unfortunately, for him. But he could win Rookie of the Year this season. Now, it's Ty Dillon against Daniel Suarez. Ty Dillon just does not like this racetrack at all. Here we go. Can Ty Dillon make a comeback? Oh, Ty Dillon, he's going to hit the wall. Oh, Daniel Suarez is going to squeeze him up there onto the barriers. Oh, Ty Dillon flips, and Daniel Suarez is going to move on. Wow, what a crazy turn of events there. As Ty Dillon flips over, Ty will not be in the playoffs. Now it's Christopher Bell against William Byron. And we're off. Byron has a strong lead over Christopher Bell now by a car length. Byron, can he keep it straight? No, it's going to go into the wall. No, it goes into the wall. Oh, bounces. And will Byron make it? And the answer is yes. Byron will advance to the next round. Up next, we got Brad Keselowski versus Corey LaJoie. Corey LaJoie is minus 13 points below the cut line. Here we go. Brad Keselowski is going to have the lead over Corey LaJoie. Oh, they both bounce just a little bit. Keselowski is going to turn right and slides up onto the barriers. Keselowski on the barriers right there. Keselowski is up on the wall. Goodness gracious. Here we go. Green flag back in there. Let's restart. Brad Keselowski is going to have the lead, but he turns right once again. Turn towards the barriers. Oh, Keselowski flips over and Brad Keselowski will barely edge out Corey LaJoie on his roof. Wow, that was crazy. Brad can't believe Keselowski won that one. Now it's Kyle Larson against Justin Haley. Here we go. We're off. Kyle Larson out to a lead. Kyle Larson. Oh, Justin Haley makes contact with the safer barrier with the walls. And Kyle Larson's going to win as Justin Haley spins out. And then it's BJ McLeod against Bubba Wallace. And we're up. Bubba Wallace came into this race minus 4 points below the cut line. Here we go. Bubba Wallace out. He's going to out to the lead. But he's going to go on the barriers. And it looks like he's going to go across the line. Bubba Wallace will move on to round 2. So our next match will be Austin Dillon against one of the rookies, Harrison Burton. And we're off. Austin Dillon's going to have the lead over the 21 of Harrison Burton. Oh! It looks like Harrison Burton's going to try to wreck Austin Dillon, but Austin Dillon comes back down and makes a good block. Austin Dillon will advance to round 2. Then, our next match, we got Ross Chastain versus Martin Truex Jr. And we're off. Ross Chastain's going to have the slight lead heading down the hill. Truex, he's going to go and hit the wall. Ross Chastain, however, he's going to go ahead and cross the start-finish line. Truex will be out, and Ross will move on. Then, it's Alex Bowman against Tyler Reddick. And we're off once again. Tyler Reddick's going to try and side drop the 8 car of Alex Bowman. Oh, the two make contact. They both split away from each other, but Alex Bowman has more momentum than the 8, and Alex Bowman will advance. Oh, we have Eric Almirola and Cole Custer. If Eric Almirola loses this race, then his season is pretty much over. Here we go. Almirola must need to win this race because he's 1 point above the cut line. Look at this. Custer's going to block the 10 and the 10 car on the barriers. The 10 car goes onto the barriers right there and doesn't even make it to the line. So we're going to go ahead and we'll have to restart this run. Here we go. Eric Almirola and Cole Custer, they're dead, neck and neck, side by side. They both make contact. And who's it going to be? And it will be the 10. Eric Almirola's going to win this one. Eric Almirola will advance. Wow, Eric Almirola did what he had to do to keep his playoff hopes alive. Now it's the 11 of Denny Hamlin and the 12 of Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney has just been awful this season. Here we go, green flag back in the air. Green flag in the air. Blaney has the lead. Oh, he bounces, gets loose, gets into the wall, and it looks like Denny Hamlin's going to win as Blaney flips over. And Blaney's season is officially over. He will not make it to the playoffs. Then it's the two winners this season, Michael McDowell and Kurt Busch. And we're off. Michael McDowell has a slight lead over the 45. Kurt Busch is going to go into the wall. Michael McDowell is going to block the 45. And it looks like Michael McDowell is going to get the win. And it looks like Kurt Busch is going to give him a little bit of a tap at the end. And then it's Chase Elliott against Ricky Stenhouse. Stenhouse is currently dead last in the point standings right now. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Chase Elliott's going to have the lead. Oh, look at this. Stenhouse into the wall. And the speed of that number 9 car, Chase Elliott's going to get the win. Wow, Chase Elliott. I saw him. He had a very fast number 9 Mountain Dew car. Chase Elliott could be a threat to win today. Then we got Kyle Busch against Austin Cindric. And we're off. Austin Cindric not having a good start to his rookie season. Here we go. Kyle Busch is gonna have a slight advantage over Cindric. And coming to the checkers, coming to the stripe, and Kyle Busch is gonna win by half a car length over Austin Cindric. So Team Penske continues to struggle. Now we have Joey Logano and Chris Buescher. If Chris Buescher loses this race, that's it for his season. Here we go, we're off. Oh, Chris Buescher, he's going to go into the wall. Joey Logano's going to keep it straight. And Joey Logano will win this one, and Chris Buescher will not make the playoffs. Tough break for that 17 of Chris Buescher right there. Wow. That has to hurt for him. Well, everyone, I gotta say, most of the drivers who are below the cut line have been out, but there's still drivers below the cut line that came into this race that still have a shot at the win. We have William Byron right here, and it was so close between Keselowski and Joy, but Brad Keselowski, like I said, he barely was able to cross the start-finish line. I mean, by this much. We have Bubba Wallace, who came into this race 4 points below the cut line. Then we have Ross Chastain as well. Eric Almirola, who came into this race just a point above the cut line. Boy, this is going to get interesting right here. Then we have Michael McDowell and Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott came into this race +6 above the cut line. And then the last driver, Joey Logano, he's in a must-win situation. He's being aggressive right now, trying to look for his first win of the season and bring Penske its turnaround season. So now let's begin round number 2 with the Stewart-Haas teammates. Our first match of round 2, we got Kevin Harvick against Chase Briscoe. And we're off. Sorry for the camera angle, but look at this. Oh, the two make contact. Chase Briscoe's gonna move on. Now, it's Daniel Suarez against William Byron. And we're off. Daniel Suarez is gonna have the slight lead. Again, sorry for the camera angle, but look at this. Can Byron catch up? Gets on the barrier and flips. And Daniel Suarez is going to get the win over William Byron, who slides across the line. Byron, I'm not sure if that is enough for Byron to make it to the playoffs. Now it's Brad Keselowski and Kyle Larson. Here we go, we're off. Kyle Larson is going to have the slight lead, but look at this. Here comes Brad Keselowski back on the back. Here comes Brad. Larson hits the wall, and it looks like Brad Keselowski will make it to the quarterfinals. Brad will advance to the next round. And then we have another driver who was on the cutoff line. Bubba Wallace in the 23 against Austin Dillon in the 3 car. Austin Dillon's been pretty fast recently. Here we go. But look at this. Here comes Bubba Wallace. Look at Austin Dillon. Oh, look at this. The two make contact. And Austin Dillon's going to win by half a car length over Bubba Wallace. I'm not sure if that's enough to put Bubba in the playoffs as well. These past few races for Bubba, just he has not been able to get anywhere. Not able to get anywhere. Now I got Bowman and Chastain. Here we go. We're off once again. Alex Bowman's going to have the lead. But look at this. Bowman's going to go into the barriers. Oh, here comes Ross Chastain. And Ross Chastain will barely pull ahead of Alex Bowman at the end. Ross Chastain making the most of it right now. He came into this race 7 points below the cut line. Now we got Eric Almirola and Denny Hamlin. Here we go, we're off. Eric Almirola has the lead, but Denny Hamlin has no room. Goes into the wall. And coming in, oh, the two make more contact, and Almirola wins over Hamlin. Almirola will make it to the quarterfinals. And then it's Michael McDowell against Chase Elliott. And we're off once again. Chase Elliott pulls away by almost a full car length. Like, wow, here comes McDowell. He's going to go back. Gets into the 9. And Chase Elliott's going to win over that 34 car. Man, I'm telling you, that 9 car is just fast. And then it's Joey Logano and Kyle Busch. Two old rivals going at it. And we're off. Joey Logano pulls away by a half a car length. Kyle Busch trying to side drop the 22. Who's it going to be? Oh, and it looks like it's going to be Joey Logano. He's going to barely pull ahead of the 18. Joey Logano will advance. Oh man, at this rate, we only have 2 drivers that were below the cut line and heading into this race that are in. We have Ross Chastain and Joey Logano. They're going to have to face off against 2 drivers who are fast. Eric Almirola. He's been doing what he had to do, playing defense and trying to keep his position, and it looks like that's exactly what he's doing. So far, the 2 past winners that we have are the 3 of the past a few races winners. Daniel Suarez, I believe he won round 10, and Austin Dillon just won last week, trying to build up those points. And 6 of these 8 drivers came into this race above the cut line. So, Chase Elliott, for sure, he's safe. If Eric Almirola, he's still in a little bit of danger here. Because if Joey Logano and Ross Chastain either make it to the semis, the next round could be a wild card race. Because we're going to be having a 4-wide match in the semifinals. That will determine what anything can happen. This is it. We got Daniel Suarez and Chase Briscoe. He'll be the first driver moving on to the semis. We're off. Daniel Suarez, he's going to have the advantage, but he gets loose. He gets into Briscoe. Briscoe's going to go into the barrier. And they both don't even make it to the start-finish line, and caution is out. We're going to have to restart once again. Here we go. Suarez gets the better jump this time. Chase Briscoe, he's going to go into the wall. Who's it going to be? And it looks like it's going to be Daniel Suarez pulling ahead of Chase Briscoe to get into the semifinals. Unbelievable. Then it's Austin Dillon and Brad Keselowski. And we're off. Dead even. Oh, look at this. Brad Keselowski and Austin Dillon neck and neck. And it looks like it's going to be Austin Dillon pulling away, and he slides across the line. Oh, this is interesting. We got Ross Chastain versus Eric Almirola. Here we go. Oh, Ross Chastain. He's going to turn left. He turns left. And, oh! Ross Chastain absolutely I don't know why he did that. Wow, unbelievable. He absolutely just completely forces Almirola into the barrier. God, what a hard hit for the number 10 car. Hope he's alright. Now it's Joey Logano and Chase Elliott. And we're off. Chase Elliott has the lead, but at this point there's just no stopping Chase Elliott. That 9 car is just too quick, and Chase Elliott's going to advance big time over Joey Logano. Wow. Chase Elliott is just fast, people. Keep an eye out for that 9 car. Ooh, this is going to get interesting right here, guys. If Ross Chastain makes it to the championship race, then this might end Eric Almirola's season. Wow, Ross Chastain, that quarterfinal round, this could be it. This could be Ross Chastain's grace to get some good points today. Man, this is going to get very interesting right here. We have 2 past winners, the two of the past 3 recent winners. Daniel Suarez for Trackhouse and Austin Dillon for RCR. But don't forget Chase Elliott. He has an extremely fast number 9 Mountain Dew car. Anyways, let's get the semifinals underway. Both Trackhouse cars are in this race. Let's see what they can do. Will Daniel Suarez help his teammate? We'll see. Green flag in the air. Austin Dillon's going to hit in the barriers. Gets into Suarez. Ross Chastain and Chase Elliott make contact. Suarez and Dillon go around. And Chase Elliott and Ross Chastain will be in the final round. Wow. I cannot believe that. That was insane. Oh my gosh. I think Ross Chastain, he could have enough points to make it to the playoffs at this rate, even though if he doesn't win this race. Because remember, Eric Almirola, he came in as Ross Chastain was 7 points below the cut line. Almirola has a total of 5 points today. Meanwhile, Ross Chastain has 10 more points than Almirola. And he came into the race 7 points below the cut line. So I believe when this race is over, Ross Chastain could take the final spot in the playoffs. Man, this is basically the similar situation what we saw last season. Ross Chastain was above the cut line and had to win. Not just, he had to win the race. He was in a must-win situation. So Ross Chastain could once again do the exact same thing as he did last season. Win in a clutch situation. So Ross Chastain, Trackhouse Racing must be extremely happy. But all I can tell you is, Eric Almirola, this was his final NASCAR Cup Series season. Eric Almirola may not have a chance at a championship. So, all I can tell you was, that move that Ross Chastain did was kind of worth it then. But this is it. Chase Elliott has been extremely fast this season. Not extremely fast, but came in this race 6 points above the cut line. Or we have Ross Chastain, who has been really been out of luck, who's been out of bad luck recently, but this race was hot at the right time. Anyways, we got a new winner this season. Will it be Chase Elliott or Ross Chastain? We're just about to find out. What a way it would be if Ross Chastain would be into the playoffs and clutch his way into the playoffs just like last season. Here we go, green flag in the air. Here we go, Chastain has the lead. Chase Elliott's gonna come back, gets to the wall, the two make contact, and Chase Elliott wins the regular season finale. Chase Elliott with that fast number 9 car gets by a really aggressive Ross Chastain to get the win. My goodness, guys. Chase Elliott, I told y'all, he has a very fast car today. Chase Elliott gets his first NASCAR Air Jordan Cup Series win since last season. This is his second career win, his first win of the season. And now, Chase Elliott, with this win, locks him into the playoffs. But we're going to have to see who the final spots will be between Eric Almirola and Ross Chastain. Because Ross Chastain gained a total of 15 points, while Almirola had gained only just 5. So, that could be it. That could mean that Ross Chastain could have a final spot. So, yeah, unbelievable. So, now we'll be back right after I figure out the points. And I will tell you all who is in the NASCAR Jordan Cup Series playoffs. It has just been announced that there is going to be a press conference regarding the Ross Chastain's playoff hopes. Good evening, everyone. I'm Preston Johansson. I'm the associate for the NASCAR Jordan. I'm the leader of the NASCAR Jordan Cup Series. We took a look at the review of Ross Chastain's over-aggressive move for Eric Almirola, intentionally putting him in a safer barrier for the win. And we've talking about it over the past we've been NASCAR. Us have been talking about it, and we have come to a conclusion, folks. Ross Chastain will be docked 5 points for over-aggressive driving, and so this means that Eric Almirola is going to get the final spot in the playoffs. Thank you. So here they are after the race. These two are just discussing it, and they're now going over. Oh, they were actually throwing punches at each other, man. And then NASCAR stepped in. And so, Ross Chastain had 47 points, Almirola had 44, and with those 5 points Ross Chastain has been taken away, Ross Chastain will not make the playoffs, will miss the playoffs, and Eric Almirola, in his final NASCAR Cup Series season, with that point reduction with Ross Chastain, Eric Almirola is in the playoffs in his final season. So everyone, here is your round of 16. Alex Bowman is the regular season champion, and boy, this has to be one of the most craziest races ever this season. Here is your playoffs right here, with Alex Bowman leading them away. We know Alex Bowman's your regular season champion. I'll lead you guys to playoff field. We have Alex Bowman right here, the regular season champion. Then we have Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, Daniel Suarez, Austin Dillon, Martin Truex Jr., Michael McDowell, Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, Tyler Reddick, Eric Almirola, Chase Briscoe, and Brad Keselowski. Last season, he had an abysmal regular season. Didn't even make the playoffs last season. But this season, he made the playoffs this season, was really consistent, and Brad Keselowski for RFK Racing is in the playoffs, folks. So this is it. This is your round of 16 right here in front of me. And wow, what a crazy regular season we've had. And next week, we will start the official first round of the NASCAR Air Jordan Cup Series playoffs. These final 10 races are going to be wild and extreme. And we're going to be changing the track as well. So this will be the last time we'll be using this track for a little bit. So, yeah, everybody, I'll see you all next week for the start of the Air Jordan Cup Series playoffs. Peace out, fans. Alright, everybody, the playoff grid has been officially set. Yes, that's right. Here they are, folks. Alex Bowman is the regular season champion. He is plus 66 points above the cut line. He is in a very comfortable position, so he probably doesn't even have to worry. He can just take it easy for these next few races. Austin Dillon, he's plus 42 points above the cut line. These past few races for Dillon have been extremely good. Denny Hamlin, this season, he's been really consistent this season. He is plus 39 points above the cut line. Kurt Busch in the 45. He is plus 27 above the cut line. Michael McDowell was plus 25. The defending series champion, Kyle Larson, is plus 18. Chase Elliott, who just won, he's plus 17 points above the cut line. Daniel Suarez, he's plus 12. Brad Keselowski is plus 6. Chase Briscoe is plus 7. Kevin Harvick is plus 2. And Tyler Reddick is plus... And Tyler Reddick's plus 2. Harvick is plus 6. And so, now here are the drivers that are below the cut line. Christopher Bell is only minus 2 points. Truex, he's also minus 2 points. Kyle Busch is minus 3 points. And Eric Almirola is minus 5 points below the cut line, who just got into the playoffs due to Ross Chastain having a penalty. So, yeah, guys, and here are the drivers that did not make the playoffs. Obviously, Ross Chastain, he didn't make the playoffs because of his point deduction, because of that points penalty. Chris Buescher, he was right on the playoff cut line, just didn't have a good race. That costed him. William Byron, he unfortunately he did make it to round 2, but just didn't have enough. Same with Bubba Wallace. He finishes 20th in points, 38. Eric Jones, Ty Dillon. Eric Jones had a good run, but just his run just fell off. He just fell off the pace. Same with Ty Dillon. Then we got BJ McLeod right there. And probably the most biggest disappointment is Team Penske. We all thought they were going to be in the playoffs this season, but no, they are not. They are not. All of their drivers aren't even in the playoffs. Joey Logano, probably the biggest upset this season. The biggest disappointment this season. With only 29 points in, Joey Logano, man, this season has just been absolutely terrible for Team Penske. They have just not been having the speed they wanted. Keselowski, yes, he used to be in the two car last season, and this is the same place where Brad had. So yeah, and remember, last season Team Penske only made one driver made the playoffs, which was Joey Logano. So Team Penske, they need to step it up in the next few races. But Ross Chastain will be 17th in points, and Almirola will be in the playoffs. So yeah, guys, that is it for the playoff race. Not playoff, for the playoff format now. Next week we will start the playoffs, and boy, it's gonna get very interesting there. So hope you guys enjoy the regular season, and let the final 10 races begin. And there's going to be 3 races in each round now instead of just 2. So, yeah.